Alright everybody, welcome back to another video, and as of recently I've been really enjoying Pantheon a lot more, and this is the build and runes that we have been using as of recently, and I've been having a lot of success with him as of right now, you know, a tremendous amount of success actually. And Pantheon is probably one of the few characters in the game right now that you can actually afford to do this. So a level 2 blue side invade, that's something that, you know, Pantheon, Lee Sin, and of course Volibear, these are champions that you can afford to do that because you're so strong on level 2. So we pretty much had a glimpse that Kha'Zix is up in the dual lane, the other side of the river. So we just hop over, we steal his blue, and then right here, Yasuo got a kill on Katarina, Aatrox got a kill. So we make our way back over. We almost managed to save Yasuo. Sadly, Kha'Zix does pick up the kill, but we get the kill back. And then right here, Aatrox did get the kill on Jax early on. So we make our way back to the bush right here. And I'm pinging, you know, we should come here, come here. We can probably get a kill. So we jump on, stun him, use our first ability, third ability. And then Aatrox rotates over, and we manage to get the nice, easy kill. And then pretty much from there, like in the top lane for Aatrox, pretty much you can just leave him alone at that point. You know, I was like, okay, he's got a really good lead. He did get the first blood kill on him, I believe. So pretty much Aatrox is set up to be completely fine right now. Then right here we rotated over, got another kill on Kha'Zix. Sadly, Blitzcrank got the kill here on Katarina. But all in all, it was a great early game. And as I was mentioning, you know, Pantheon is like, he's one of the strongest early game champions as of right now. And I've been finding tremendous success with him, you know, even though the matchups sometimes, you know, I go against, you know, mid to late game scaling champions, but still for some reason Pantheon, you know, I'm having tremendous success with him. And I've been really enjoying him and using this build. Another thing is the build, I'm not entirely sure, like for some reason I'm not too keen. I really don't enjoy Yumu's on Pantheon that much, but the Yumu's is a really good item on Pantheon. That's the thing. It's like the movement speed, the ability haste. It just works really well with Pantheon. If you want to go Yumu's, you could probably just go Black Cleaver into Death Dance or Serpent's Fang, but Yumu's, Black Cleaver, and then Serilda's are three very good items on Pantheon. So I would say very core items to a degree, but for myself, just Yumu's is like, I don't know about it, because I guess it's just my play style. I prefer bruiser type builds more than, you know, assassins if I'm playing characters like Vi and Pantheon. And right here we got a really good team engage, and we managed to steal the Rift Herald right here with our spear. And pretty much like right now it's 12-2 with, you know, 5-6 minutes, and the game is pretty much, you know, one-sided at this point. But you know, that's a beautiful thing right now with Pantheon. It's just like you can really end the game, you can win the game in, you know, 5 to 7 minutes. And this is pretty much just wanted to highlight, you know, it's like how you can win the game with Pantheon in under 7 minutes. And you know, like I said, our Yasuo got an early kill in the mid lane. Our Aatrox did a great job against Jax, and as you can see right there, after that, Aatrox managed to hold his own against Jax, and Yasuo managed to do a great job against Katarina. And then pretty much from there, you know, it was just get objectives, try to scale as fast as we can, and end the game as quick as we can. We also recently did pick up this Pulsefire skin for Pantheon. I think this is my favorite skin of Pantheon right now. You know, the Dragon Slayer Pantheon skin is nice, but it's just a bit loud. It's like when you use the abilities or anything, it's a bit too loud, man. I don't know what it is about the skin. It looks really cool though, the Dragon Slayer. It definitely looks much better than this skin. But this skin is just clean, you know, it's simple. You get to see Pantheon as a human form, which is really nice. You get to see his facial hair as well, you know, his hair, his facial expressions, or you could say. And then as of right now, it's just pretty much a stomp, like it's 18 to 5, you know. 9 minutes, 8 minutes into the game, so pretty much just a complete stomp at this point. But as I was saying, you know, finding tremendous success with Pantheon as of right now. Super fun to play and super easy. Like, definitely one of the simplest and easiest champions to play in the game. You know, your second ability, there's really nothing much to it. Just click, aim on a champion. Your first ability, click and aim. Your third ability, that becomes a little bit of a thinking, because sometimes you really don't want to just spam your third ability. You really want to save it, wait for it, you know, be a bit patient with it. But other than that, you know, it's pretty much just point and click, lock onto champions, and you pretty much just get kills. There have been, I might try, you know, a full crit Pantheon build. I might try that where I go Collector, Lord Dominic's. You know, maybe I'll try to see how that goes. But that might be a while. That might be a couple of videos. As of right now, like I mentioned, you know, got a great lead in the early game. Just going to do a bit of farming and try to scale up, get full build as fast as we can. And then, of course, Pantheon's ultimate. Really nothing much to it. Very, very nice ultimate as well. And this Kha'Zix, as soon as that early game, we got that early game kill on him, you know, he really couldn't play that much. And then our team is doing very, very well as well. So it's a really easy game. After early game, it was pretty much very, very easy after that. Like I was mentioning, just point and click, stun right here, use your first ability whenever it is up. Another thing that I really enjoy about Pantheon as well is probably his crit chance you get when you have your enhanced first ability. It comes very, very nice when you're trying to secure objectives. Like before, I believe early on back in like season 2 or 3, I play Pantheon a lot and Xin Zhao, and I remember I talked about it one time already, why I enjoy Pantheon more than Xin Zhao is because of the objective securing potential that you can have, right? So a lot of these champions, as right here, look at that, just 800 crit on Kha'Zix, he's gone. A lot of the champions that I really like to play, I have this thing that I call like objective secure, like, you know, your ability plus smite, something along the lines of that, right? Like something that you have an ability that you can plus smite together and help you secure your objectives, you know. Kha'Zix is probably top tier when it comes to that, because your first ability plus smite does, man, insane amount of damage. Like sometimes you can do like 1,002 to 1,003 damage if you time it very, very well. And then of course no one can beat Nunu, which is like 1,600 damage plus, you know, the bite plus the smite. But Pantheon, he definitely is very nice in that aspect, you know. So I would say in your lobbies, you know, if you don't know who to play, just play Pantheon, you know. Get your red buff, hover around mid lane, hover around dual lane, see if you can get any invades, if you can get any counter ganks, you know. Very, very simple champion. And these are pretty much the games. These are the type of games you will have if you have a tremendous success in the early game. And leading into late and mid game, I mean, personally, of course he still falls off a little bit, but not as much as you think you would, you know. And especially if you go the runes that I went, where you're getting armor, and then magic resistance, and then tenacity. It does add a little bit of tankiness to him. Not only that, but if you're going to a more tankier build, you know, you could just go skip Yumu's, go straight into Black Cleaver and then Death Dance. As right here we got pretty much GG, you know, we got all 3 turrets, but the enemy team is not FFing. They're still gonna play it out, man. It's crazy that so many teams will actually just play it out sometimes. So right here we just ultimate in, and I misplayed this. I should have got the kill on Vayne, really, but I misplayed it. Right, so Pantheon can be a very simple champion to play at times, but sometimes, you know, it does take a little bit of thinking. No matter how simple the champion is, it still requires a bit of patience, a bit of thinking, and a bit of understanding when and how to use your abilities. And right here, look at that. Oh, and I also remember when I was playing this game, I was actually brushing my teeth at the same time. I mean, out of context, but maybe you might, you know, a little fact. And right here, we just pop ultimate, get the steal onto the dragon, get the first kill on Kha'Zix, double kill on Vayne, and then nice, easy triple kill on Jax. Nice and easy, and we managed to end the game. Super, super simple. Pretty much this game, I would say, was over at the 7-minute mark. You know, once it hit that 7-minute mark, we got first dragon, we got Rift Herald. It's pretty much we couldn't lose the game unless we threw it ourselves, you know. But the team that we had this game, they really wanted to win, and we managed to end the game nice and easy. Bit of trolling with our stasis. Very nice, clean game with Pantheon. Having tremendous success with him right now. You know, winning more games than I am losing. I'm not sure about the win rate that I have with him right now. Maybe next video, if I do have with him, I'll show it. We're slowly climbing, Emerald 2. Getting there little by little. MVP as well. Look at that. 9, 1, and 7. How much damage did we get? 25k damage. Nice easy game. Pantheon in the jungle. I hope you all enjoyed. Peace.